any injury updates for Bertuzzo, and then Ingram didn't skate today either?
Yeah, they're not close, both of them.
Was Ingram re-injured because he skated this week?
Yeah, there's not enough improvement for him to keep working on it. So he will be off the ice for a little bit.
How high is the confidence of this team right now after the stretch that you've recently entered?
It's pretty high. I think there's a lot of growth. Like I said in San Jose, I don't think we had a great game for two period. Really like the way we bounced back in the third. So that's growth because it's not every night you will have your A game, but you need to find a way during the game to find your game and play good hockey and win games. So I think that was really good. If you look at Colorado, we play a rock solid 3 period, really good game. So my point is we're winning in more than one ways. We're finding ways to win game or to be in the game, even if we lose against Mini. I think, like I said, we're really tired right from that trip, and we found a way to get a big points against a really good team. So I think right now our confidence is pretty high.
I was talking to Kerf, and he said there's like a new, belief going into games of this team. How important of a step is it for a kind of a developing team to reach that point?
It's extremely important. We were in the stretch at some point where we were playing well, but we didn't have that, and the result were not there, and everybody was, what's going on? Yeah, it's not as easy as say, okay, now we need to be confident, we need to believe, and you can say it, but that's not the way to work. So I think you need to confidence comes from a source. You need to build it. You need to experience it, and now you really feel it because you've been through. So there will be other tough time. There will be other struggle, and we'll need at that time to remind ourselves what we've been through and how we get out of that hole.
What technically makes Gunther's shot so effective against any goaltender in the league?
His release, it's really accurate. Yeah, it's a great release, and he can he throw it one timer or whatever, and his accuracy as well. He hit the corner pretty good. So.
Has he always been that way, or have you seen it kind of improve?
No. Well, yeah, he improved, but my point, it's always been like that. I remember as his draft year. Was COVID year, but the year after, before he scored a lot of goals, and when we had him at the U18, he didn't score as much during that tournament, and everybody was, what's going on? How come? It was kind of something new, but he was doing a lot of other good things, so he always been a great shot.
You guys have the Canucks coming up. What can you tell us about that team, and especially about Quinn Hughes?
That says a lot about the Canucks. He's really the general on that team. He generated a lot of possession, started a lot of their offense. Their team will attack a lot from their forecheck to their own zone play. They make good play in the offensive zone. That will be a good test for us. A little bit like Colorado, they're a team who are really good in their own zone. So it was the same for Colorado. So hopefully we can hold on.
In your opinion, is there a better defenseman in the league than Quinn Hughes?
Yeah.
All right.
There's no S, but there is. He's one of those elite defender, but who's better? Him, Hedman, Drew Doughty, Kel McCarr, or Fox, or whatever. This one you pick. I will take the other one.
Are there one or two?
Sergachev, sorry, I forgot that one.
Yeah.
That's an important one. That's an important one.
Are there one or two characteristics that you can point to in terms of Keller where you can say that's why he's our captain, that's why he's our leader?
Well, the number one thing I have in mind when you ask me that is how driven he is, how much better he wants, how competitive he is, how much he wants to win, how much he wants to be better. He's never satisfied. He has that growth mindset, of he's always want more. That's his biggest quality.
What does it say about the group? 3 times last week they erased third period deficits to get a result, which it's not necessarily a high percentage situation in game no trail in the third period, and I think there's been 6 or 7 games this year total where they've tied the game in the third period and got a result.
Well, I think that group is resilient. in any way you want to put it, any angle you want to take from what they've been through in the past, from the start of the season, from the adversity we have, from trailing from behind. I don't think that group knows what it means to quit, so that's kind of help, I think. If you look last game, we started third well, but they took advantage of their power play to score. And we're a healthy fear because you don't want to lose, but they were never a sense of defeat on the bench. There were a lot of aggression.
4 games in the upcoming week. Do you expect going to Stauber at all?
Yeah, you will get in at some point. Not going in against Van, but he will get in at some point.
Coach, you talked when Vlad played Toronto returned to the line.
Yeah.
First game isn't always the indicator of rust
Yeah.
because there's all the adrenaline.
Exactly.
What did you think of his performance the following game?
I think it was pretty good. I think he skated well. He kept his game simple with the puck, and he made good plays. I think he did a pretty good job. I'm happy about the way he responds since he's back.